Activity Center. We're here celebrating Older, Bolder, Better 2023, chatting with some of the vendors here at the trade show, which is located just down the hall from where we are. We're kind of in the front entranceway. I encourage you to come down. We're here till 2 o'clock. All sorts of information, speakers, vendors. We've got door prizes, things going on both inside the center and outside as well. If you've never been to the center, you can get some information and take a tour as well. It's a really fantastic place. There's always things to see and do when you come here, no matter when. And want to talk with another vendor that we've got over in the trade show. This is Graham from Launch 57. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
DB, tell us a little bit about Launch 57, what it's all about.
Okay. Launch 57 started as a brand new company just over 2 years ago. We're a software company, head office in Edmonton, Alberta, and we deliver solutions essentially all over the world. Primary target is North America. We have specific solutions like online silent auction solution called BidBeacon. We have Raffle Rocket, which is our raffle solution. We have a community engagement app, which we'll talk about, I think, more specifically here. It's called CommuniBee, which
got the shirt
on my shirt. And then we also have gamified learning solutions that are used in healthcare. Primarily today, we have a large customer in Ontario, Baycrest Hospital. So working with those guys to deliver training solutions to nursing students, and the focus, and the reason why I brought it up is the focus of their learning is to train nurses in working in long-term care. And so, but it's in a gamified way. So it's kind of an immersive simulated technology where they basically don't just read documents and write tests. They go through scenarios and they try to solve a case of a patient, and they can potentially not solve the patient, and it's okay because it's just online. They can practice, and that's the whole thing about simulation is you practice. And you can make mistakes, and that's perfectly fine. But you learn from those mistakes and go forward. So that's one of our other targets. So,
cool. Very busy and Edmonton based, which is really important too. So let's talk about CommuniBee, the one that you've got on your shirt there. Tell us about that app specifically and how it kind of ties into WESAC here, into the senior center.
Okay. So CommuniBee is a seniors friendly engagement app that we're working with West End seniors, we seniors, to implement. It's going to be implemented in January 2024 is the target. We're rolling it out with our other we seniors, Strathcona, in June here, later in June. And so it was a grant from the Alberta government that helped fund this project that Dr. Haidong Lang applied for an Alberta Innovates grant, got awarded it, and he pulled us in as the technology partner to build upon a solution that we've already had. We had CommuniBee. CommuniBee exists for the last 5 years or so, and it's out in the community. Community leagues use it, and other associations use it. So that grant helped us level up that solution and make it even more friendly, in particular, more seniors friendly. So that their members here can engage. They can engage better and engage with the community and improve the offering and services that these guys do.
Sure. So when fully rolled out here, you mentioned at the start of next year, it'll be just an easier way for people to stay in touch with the folks here and learn about what's going on, etc.
Yeah. That's primarily is there's the news feed, there's an e-newsletter, there's a calendar of events and programs that folks can sign up for. You can see what's going on. You could click through, sign up. Some events are no charge. Some events have a charge. So all the e-commerce is all in there. It's all 100% capable e-commerce, highly secure. We use Stripe as our platform, which is a multinational payment platform, just like PayPal kind of thing. And just a ton of other features that are in there. Essentially, we're the web presence, so it's an app, but it's a web presence. So organizations don't necessarily need their website and our app. It replaces that, but it works on all technologies, on tablets and smartphones and desktops and laptops. So it's multi-tech. And I don't know. Want me to keep going on?
It sounds like a one-stop shop. When it's fully out and ready to go, a one-stop shop. You want information about what's going on. You want to get in touch with somebody. You just go here from any device, and you'll get what you need, basically.
And the solution is designed to to eliminate, and I'll get to fundraising in a second, but it's designed to eliminate all these other point solutions that organizations such as We Seniors tend to have to use. So if they're inviting guests to say the Christmas event, they'll use Eventbrite to send out the invitations. If they want to do a mass mail campaign, they'll use MailChimp, and then there's a whole bunch of other WordPress to build a website. So there are all these other solutions that this product eliminates. So instead of paying a bit here and a bit here and a bit here, it's a one-stop solution. Mm-hmm. And it just makes it simpler for administrators to manage. Mm-hmm. So it's both sides. It's engagement, improving engagement with their members and non-members, their community essentially, and improving how efficiencies of how they run their operations today. And so as an example, the food program is being incorporated. So we have the concept of a marketplace. So a marketplace could be anything. They're selling T-shirts, selling whatever. They do that sort of thing here at We Seniors, but they also have an amazing food program. It's just wonderful.
Very good food. I've had before.
And just order it. But today, they have a bit of an online version, but you can also come here and do it on paper. But now with the new solution, you can fully do it online. You can even reorder from past orders that were favorited, just like you can do on Amazon or Skip the Dishes. So you don't have to go, well, what did I like last time? It's just, no, rinse and repeat, reorder, pay, and they'll either deliver or you can come pick up. So it's marketplace is pretty cool.
Cool. And something you mentioned too before we started, multi-language as well, which is really important.
Yeah, so that's a real key one, the game changer. There's a few game changers that we've included into the app. Is so multilingual, so it's all about inclusivity, and that was a big part of the grant. So basically, there's over 120 languages that you can select and consume the curated content, the trusted content in. So you can select French, you can select Spanish, you can select Mandarin, Arabic. It's just amazing. And you just click it and everything changes. And so that's, what better way to improve engagement if folks, understand English a bit, but they can't read it that's super well. Well, now they can read it in something they're comfortable with. Yep. And then they can engage. It just levels up that whole.
We even heard some Spanish being spoken here just before we went on. That's right. It's perfect timing. Yeah. And I'd imagine too, building these solutions like you do for your company, there's all sorts of extra technology you can start to build in, artificial intelligence, things of that nature. I'd imagine that's going to help streamline the process, make it better too.
Yeah, so it's and as folks probably know, AI has been talked about for quite a number of years, and it's been kind of organizations, businesses have been internally working with it and trying to improve it, but they've just really released it to the world in the last 3-4 months. This is new, nascent technology. And so we're leveraging that in CommuniBee as well. And so I'll give you an example. And we hate to necessarily use the word artificial intelligence because that kind of scares people a little bit. So we're basically just making more seniors friendly capabilities inside the app. So you can do things like you can press on the little bee in the app, and then up comes a screen. You can with a microphone. You can speak into it, and you can say, please show me yoga programs that are coming up this week that have availability. And up will come 2 or 3 yoga programs that are available on, say, the Tuesday, Thursday, Friday that you could select and register for. And you can do that even in different languages. So if you're speaking Spanish, you can do that in the Spanish language if you've converted it to that. And it just works amazing. And what it does is it improves the engagement, of course, but you don't have to hunt and peck Monday. What's available? No, that one's full. Okay, now go to Tuesday. Now go to Wednesday, and then maybe you give up. You don't even go to Thursday. And Thursday had 2 available. So if you just ask it questions and get back valuable answers, like how do I change my password, or when's my membership fee due, or things like when's the Christmas party?
Yep. It's just making it smarter, essentially, giving it a bigger brain. Right. That's essentially what it's doing.
Yeah. And everyone likes to, engage with things, but if it's hard to engage with, then they just don't bother. Yeah. And seniors, just like anyone else, if we can make this super engaging and easy and frictionless for seniors folks, it's going to work well for everybody and anybody. Yeah. Because we all want that anyway.
Yeah. No, for sure. So you've got a booth here, number 19, correct?
Correct.
People want to come down and see you. What kind of things do you have available for information for them to see?
Okay, so at our booth, there's a couple of folks there as well. So there's the three of us there. We're here all day today, and we have a couple of screens that one simulates what it would look like on a smartphone, and one simulates what it would look like on a laptop or a desktop. And so we have a demo version of the app, and we can showcase. The demo version is the Strathcona County We Seniors version, and it basically showcases what's there, and we can demo, we can change the language, we can show you how some of that works, and answer any questions that you have.
Perfect. So get a test run of it, a sneak peek before it's launched here, start of next year.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, Graham from Launch 57, thanks for coming by. I encourage you to come down and check things out. Stop by and see Graham and his team, as well as many other vendors here at Older, Bolder, Better 2023. We'll be back shortly here on Facebook with another guest. We hope to see you soon.